Right now, the audio that you're listening to is being recorded by the $400 Shure SM7B microphone, being gain boosted by a $150 cloud lifter so that you can actually hear me. It's also running through a $250 Focusrite interface, being recorded directly into an Alienware computer via the Film Aura editing software. And now you're listening to the audio from the $150 X5 wireless microphone system being recorded directly into my Samsung S22 Ultra with no additional equipment needed. Introducing the FULAIM X5 wireless microphone system. Out of the box, the FULAIM X5 comes with the manual, a charging case along with 2 microphone transmitters and 1 receiver with an OLED display. For accessories, the X5 comes with a couple of dead cat windscreens, a C-Type to C-Type connector for Android phones, and a C-Type to Lightning connector for iPhones. There's also a 3.5mm audio connector for your camera when not using your smartphone, and lastly, a USB-A to C-Type charging cable. There are a couple features that I would like to point out that set the X5 apart from its competitors. One is that the charging case has UVC LEDs that can sanitize the microphones after use, and they turn off after about 5 minutes, ensuring your microphones are sanitary. And second, there are powerful magnets attached to the microphones so that you can hold the mics in place just about anywhere for discrete mic placement. Those are a couple features that you probably won't find with other mic systems. Another amazing feature is the ability to use each microphone transmitter as an independent digital audio recorder without the need for the receiver. Each microphone transmitter has a built-in 4GB memory that can support up to 9 hours of audio on each device. This feature is useful for backing up audio files in case the audio being recorded directly into the camera has any failures, or if you go out of range of the receiver, you will still have a backup on the transmitter. That way you can sync it up in post. Audio files can be easily transferred simply by plugging in the transmitter to your computer via the USB-C port, located directly on the transmitter.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
During my test to see how far I could walk away from the receiver, I got up to 300 feet away and the signal was still strong.
Okay, now we're gonna be testing how far away this microphone actually goes. We're just gonna do it just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, That's 150 feet away. Now let's come back.
Please note that the distance I got during this test was only achieved by unobstructed line of sight use. If you turn away from the camera with the receiver at this distance, you may get interference.
Oh, so we're just gonna keep going. I look like a weird lunatic just wandering through a parking lot.
Now, as far as power goes, most wireless mic systems vary in run times, but for the X5, there is a very powerful charging case that houses a 2000 milliamp battery capable of recharging both microphone transmitters and the receiver twice over for a total runtime of 19 hours. This extra power option will help creators extend the amount of time that they can record remotely when not near a power source. By the way, you can independently charge both the transmitters and the receiver via the onboard C-Type charging ports whilst using them, so you can use them and charge them at the same time. Instead of boring you with more technical specs, I'm just going to leave the manual on the screen now so that you can see the specs for yourself, so pause the video here to see those details. As far as pairing goes, the microphones pair to the receiver automatically when taking out of the charging case, and as far as connecting the X5 to your Android device, it's just plug and play as well. However, since I use a heavy-duty case on my phone, I found the adapters to run a little bit short, so a great alternative would be to purchase a short C-Type to C-Type data cable. This should solve any issues if you have a bulky case on your phone. You can pick one up on Amazon for cheap, and in fact, I'll leave a link down in the description so that you can get a decent one. I also want to mention that when you plug the receiver into your phone, it will automatically begin to charge using your cell phone's battery. Now let's compare the X5 to the Rode Wireless Go and the Rode Link Filmmaker Kit. FULAIM X5, FULAIM X5. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. Rode Wireless Go Original, Rode Wireless Go Original. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. Rode Filmmaker Kit, Rode Filmmaker Kit. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like.
Guys, I got the dead cat right here, and I got the microphone right here, and I'm gonna put it on like so. It actually goes on pretty easily, and it seems to be staying on pretty well. And as you can see, it's working. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the fan on the background all the way up. I'm going to simulate wind blowing at the microphone, and hopefully you guys will still be able to hear me. Now, hopefully this sounds pretty good, but what I'm going to do next is I'm going to one step up, and I'm going to put the noise reduction on by pressing the button here. And now the noise reduction is on, and hopefully it sounds good. You can see that the dead cat's just blowing in the wind here, and that's what it sounds like. I think that you could hear more or less the motor than the actual wind, which is what you want. You want to be able to hear the motor, because that wind hitting the microphone, if I take the dead cat off and I remove the noise reduction, that's what it sounds like now. Big difference. For the rest of this video, I'm going to be filming with this actual mic and showing you the details here. Now, if you look right here on the screen, you got this little display here. It says mono. You can change that to stereo by holding down the button right here, which is the set button. And now we're in stereo, and now that's manual, and you're over to mono again. And you can adjust the decibels just by pressing the button here. And I like to keep it around the 3 mark or 4 mark. Yeah, great audio quality, great engineering of this device. Very, very nice, very easy to use. There is a headphone jack output, so if you guys want to stick your headphones in there, that works pretty good as well. I can't demonstrate that for you, but from what I tried, it does sound really well. And overall, I've compared it to the Rode Wireless. I've compared it to the Rode Filmmaker Kit. I've compared it to all the cool equipment I have in my studio. And guys, for $150, you got this thing working in about the $300 or $400 mark for the overall quality and for what you get. So right now, if you go on Amazon, you can get it for 10% off, which is going to bring you down, an extra 15 bucks. You're going to pay $135 for this if you go on Amazon right now. I'll leave the link down in the description, and I'll give you a coupon code if you want to go directly to the website as well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope after 20 years of audio engineering, my approval is meaning something to you. So basically, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I don't get commission. I'm just doing this for fun because this is a really cool device. I needed something for when I go out and do my reviews. And I wanted actually something that could go a little bit further than the Go Wireless one. So that's why I got this one, because it goes further, it has better specs, and I'm also going to be doing podcasts and interviews on my channel, so I wanted to get something that had a couple different microphones that could do all the things that this does, and as a creator, I'd highly recommend it. So guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, guys, stay prepared.